Saga. This is a Dungeons & Dragons actual play 5th edition live stream, where we have 4 groups of 4 player characters. Tonight we are going to be returning, and this is actually a special occasion. This is going to be our last really traditionally live streamed episode. So if any of you are looking to do something wacky live, like tear up a picture of the Pope and describe it in detail, as this is wholly an audio medium, this is your last chance to do it before I have editing power.
Should I gotta go print out a picture of the Pope?
Get that picture of the Pope.
You don't already have one?
I can't rip a JPEG.
I just assumed that we all carry a picture of the Pope in our wallets for when we need to stand in solidarity with Sinead O'Connor.
I have one on my desk.
Good.
Full framed. Ready.
Anyway, you might not know it from this little conversation, but this is a stream where we play Dungeons & Dragons. And tonight we are going to be returning to the adventures of the Thorns, a secretive organization that moves in shadows to protect the natural world. The Thorns have just recently come upon a conspiracy that seems to have been founded by the same group that maybe had a hand in starting the Thorns, the organization that this group is a member. This group are members of. And they have just been told that in the coming weeks they are going to have to face down Naya, the resurrected god who has been following them as they trek the land of Walharn. But before that, they have to go and deal with one of the heralds of the Eternal Dragon, another threat to the world that is going to be happening almost simultaneously as Naya's first attack in a new war. The party have just been told this and will have a bit of time to rest, but then they will need to go and deal with a green dragon, even if that's not what I said originally. And now I'm going to have the party introduce themselves. First up, we have Soren.
Hi, I'm Logan Back. I play Soren. I'm a cleric, and I have lightning powers. That's it.
After Soren, we have Sybil.
Hi, I'm Emmy. I play Sybil, the bard cleric and the middlest child of the Ericksons.
After Sybil, we have Sebastian.
I'm Brian Ziola. I play Sebastian. I am the best brother in the world.
After Sebastian, we have Stevia.
I'm Zach Harmon. I play Stevie Carnon, and I hate Tim Allen.
Yeah.
You know what? You actually followed through, and I'm very proud.
It's also fair because, like, what does Stevia, what does Stevia do when she fights? She bashes stuff with a tool, and she doesn't do animalistic grunts and then say, "I hate my wife and I love cocaine."
That's right.
And here on the Saga World Saga, we're fine if you love cocaine, but don't hate your wife. Get a divorce.
And don't snitch.
And do not snitch.
Yeah. We all have a celebrity that we're going to fight at some point in the stream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, this dragon's Ray Romano.
Yeah. I'm going 12 rounds with Chevy Chase.
Deborah!
Listen, I didn't intend for this to happen, but the dragon you're fighting is named Fletch. All right. So you all are standing on top of the water inside of this small grotto. You know that the dragon will be arriving about a day's north of you in about a day, but you also need to rest after your trying encounter.
We also need to get back this fancy magic stuff to our friend.
Oh, she took it for you. The elder blood elf that you talked to took it for you.
Is that a day's travel on foot or a day's travel on our soul bonds?
It would be on your soul bonds.
Okay.
And it's about a day's travel.
Okay.
Like now, in the afternoon, if you were to rest, you would wake up in the late afternoon, in the evening really, travel by nightfall, reach the dragon's spot by day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we'll do that then.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody gets a long rest. Any kit choices you all want to make?
I did take Sentinel. Sorry.
It's all right.
Why, sorry.
I just know it could be annoying for a DM,
Hey,
but
as somebody who's had Sentinel since the beginning of the game, I'm taking that personally.
And Brian, as somebody who's been dealing with Qualeed since the beginning of the game,
Yep.
it is annoying.
But yeah, that's the big thing for me. Got another attack.
Oh, nice.
I have no special loadout.
I got new spells, and I have to remember what those spells are.
I meant like, are you all changing your items around or anything? But if you
Oh,
are not, no worries.
Oh, no.
All right.
On the journey, do we have time to stop at like a gas station and pick up like some snacks?
There's not a gas station, but you do pass wandering
Yeah, I want a
merchant.
Slurpee.
All right. Well, there's no Slurpees.
What?
but jerky. Any
They
jerky?
brought back Pepsi
Slim
Blue for a
Jim.
limited time.
Any
ev-
combos?
Every time that I have implied that there's something modern in this world, I then say I'm just joking afterwards. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I was just joking about Fletch.
What?
Yeah, and you all know me. I don't make a habit of joking about Fletch.
I'm gonna
I
move.
don't feel like a Slurpee is very modern because it's just shaved ice and flavor.
Okay, well they have that, but it's not like tasty really. It's just like light sugar and some berry juice.
It's sugar
on
water.
on shaved ice.
Yeah.
All right, Sybil's got a Slurpee.
Yeah.
So if
It's an
combos?
elven delicacy.
They don't have combos. If you can explain to me how they have combos in this medieval
Combos are pretty simple.
You know-
They're a cracker, and then they're literally just a cracker that has been dehydrated and filled with cheese. You're telling me you don't have crackers and you don't have cheese.
Some
And
hard crust with some pure, like some pulverized meat stuff inside of it.
I'm glad that we're finishing the game. I'm glad that we're into the penultimate episodes, and you all are being as combative with me about tone as you have ever been. Okay, fine. Yeah, they have some crackers with cheese, and they have another one that's cookies and cream.
I just want the crackers with cheese.
All right,
Come to me, wingtip. I call my bird.
flutter,
shit,
flutter,
I forgot.
flutter.
What's my bird's name? I have this written down. Carla, come to me. So my spirit albatross.
can I hitch a ride? Svetlana is definitely not going to let me ride on her.
Yeah.
Y'all, did y'all have a falling out?
No, she's a snob.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, your birds. Flutter, flutter, flutter.
Even though she was not called, Svetlana just shows up, but she will not let Sybil get on, and she just simply flies nearby.
Circling around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
I think Sybil gets on Carla.
Come on up. She won't bite.
Oh, never mind then. I weep into my bird.
All right. And away we go.
Okay, what is your bird?
Do you have a bird, Soren?
Yeah, I called Ingram my raven.
Nice.
James Ingram. That's the celebrity I'm gonna fight. Soul singer James Ingram.
Oh, I want to deck Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And for a day you travel. You pass several roads and several merchants below you. But in your flight, you're able to make it by mid-morning to a spot that seems to call to you. And you see there is the ruin of what seems to be basically like a road stop. Like so long ago on an ancient road that's now been brushed over with sand. You can see that there is a dilapidated building. And then between these two large hills of dune and sand, you can actually see something strange. It looks like there is some brush, some minor plant growth, and you see that tied to posts stuck down in the middle of the plants, there are 6 men and women. Each of them tied up and looks like they're gagged.
Well, we should probably help these folks out, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll urge Carla to the ground. Yeah, land this area.
Okay.
So,
So
everything
Carla,
all right?
If Carla is on the ground, then Sybil is with you.
Yeah.
What are the other Ericksons doing?
I'm gonna fly to this spot. Wait,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, that spot.
I'm kind of circling a bit overhead, like over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go to the closest one here and take the gag out of her mouth. Or their mouth. Male, female.
Okay.
Everyone is tied and gagged.
Everybody is gagged. Everybody is on a post. Hands behind their back. Ropes around those posts.
Okay, got it.
What's going on here?
Run away, we were captured. That one. And she looks over at this young woman. And this young woman's gag has fallen out. And she is smiling. And she is going to open up her mouth and let a massive cone of billowing green gas just boom, fly
Is
out.
this a breath
from
weapon
her
or
mouth.
a spell?
It's a breath weapon.
Okay.
I need Civil and Stevia to make Constitution saving throws. Actually, do you also have to make it? I think you might have to make it. Nope, you do not have to
7.
make it. 7.
27.
Okay. So Stevia will take half, and Sybil will take full. And the damage
Seems about right.
total is going to be... so that is 68 poison damage. And
What?
Stevia, you will take 34. Sybil, you will take 68. And everybody, let's roll initiative.
Bringing this fight close to death.
We should have gotten a Red Bull.
We used to have
I should have gotten a Red Bull.
You should have drained a monster. You would have been immune to poison.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm immune to poison every day.
Can't touch me.
It's like
to my
that.
blood.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Princess Bride where he's immune to the cane powder. All right, and okay. So first up, Sebastian with that big 19.
Okay. I am going to. I'll run back here. Or behind this. This is like a big
Okay,
pillar
so
thing.
sorry. Let me establish some of the rules of this map because I didn't really explain it, and that's my fault
No
because I was excited to
crossbows.
get to my deception. No. Just sorry. All of the sand is difficult terrain.
Okay.
When you are going up a dune, so you are currently at the top of the dune, starting where there's a little wave here that you all can see, going up it, it is not just double movement, it's like with your 30 feet of movement you can go 2 squares. These big stones, if you are touching a tile with a stone, your movement is normal, as long as you are there. And then this little cropping out over here, that's much the same.
Okay. Are the stones hideable behind?
They are like
behind?
stepping stones on top of the sand.
Okay. Got it.
But
and
you are
so
you are next to what is like the peak of a hill of sand, so you could hide on the other side if you wanted.
Okay. And because I just landed my bird, I could just fly up, right?
You could.
And not deal with that difficult terrain.
Yeah, it would be 15 feet of movement to mount back up, but
Okay. I'll jump back on my bird. And then I'm gonna fly this way. Yeah.
okay.
And I'm going to cast Mage Hand right next to that person,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. Can you? How many feet up are you going?
15 feet up.
All right.
So 15 feet up, 15 feet over. I don't know what the speed of a bird is.
I believe it would be in the Word
I can
doc
pull it
I
up.
sent a while ago. But Soren, how many feet are you up on your bird, by the way?
Probably be like 15 to 30, somewhere in that range.
I'll call it 20.
Okay, enough to circle around and have a good eye view.
Sure. Okay. The this woman who looks like a nondescript or Sumerian woman. Oh, by the way, these 2 people are dead. Is going to move back. You see that she does not have. She was not actually tied up. Haha! It was an illusion. And she is going to step to the top of the dune. And once she is here, her form is going to begin to stretch and change. And you see her skin becoming green, and these harsh lines appearing, and it looks like her skin is like cracking. And she starts to burst out of it. And you see, instead of a young woman, she is instead a massive, almost serpent-like, but with these long, almost like sail-like wings. This massive green dragon. And once she's right here, she's going to take to the sky. Going about 40 feet up. And once there, she's going to look down. She's going to cast Magic Missile at Soren.
Okay.
So Soren, you see 6 of these green darts appear just below her tail, and they just flick at you one after the other. You take a total of 24 points of force damage as they just boom, 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 into your chest. And then that is the dragon's turn. Next up in the order, Stevia.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna mount back up on Carla and just have her close the gap as far as she can to the dragon. So if I use 15 feet, they have 30 feet. Is that right?
I mean, it's different for the different animals.
Oh yeah,
What is Carla?
an albatross.
All right. I think that would probably be in the Word doc, but it'll take me a second to pull that up. Oh, wait, no, it's a Google Drive thing, so that'll be a little quicker, but give me just 1 second. I mean, so it'll be like D&D rules are different from actual geometry, so how high
they
do you
are?
want to go? That's true.
I mean, I just want to get as close in to the dragon as I possibly can. I'm just trying to get in the melee range.
Okay. Then I might not actually have any rules for movement, I think. Yeah, so an albatross, we'll just compare that to a giant eagle, let's say.
Yeah, it is like a 6 to 7 foot wingspan normally, I think.
So 80 feet of movement, so you can get the 40 feet up, and you could actually... Yeah, your albatross could make it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get that close. The dragon. I don't know if I need to make an acrobatic check or anything for that.
No, not for flying normally. Your bond is such that you can stay on. Two of you intuit each other's movements. When you are like getting attacked and stuff like that, then it'll be more difficult.
Oh, I meant I was gonna try to jump from Carla to the back of the dragon.
Oh. Then yeah, you would need to make an acrobatics check. Sorry.
21.
All right. Yeah, you jump over and you manage to land between the two wings.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of slip up its back to the back of its head and hit it 3 times with batter. Say a little prayer to Nala and dedicate this fight to her. It's 24 for the first one.
24 will hit.
Is 19. Let's get 2 back. I'll just get 6 back if I hit. All right, sorry. 23 for 27 points. And 19.
19 will miss.
Okay.
So what is it? It was
27.
19 plus... Yeah, 27.
Yeah. And no, that's all I'll do. Yeah, and then I'll just like try to dig in as much as I can, get my legs around his neck and saddle on.
He is bigger than that.
Okay.
Like it's gonna be difficult for you to stay up here, and it feels like his scales are almost slick.
Okay.
Which is
Well,
unsettling.
I'll do the best I can. I'll keep Carla kind of circling around close by.
Sure. All right. Next up, Sybil.
Under her breath, Sybil's gonna mutter, "What you bitch!" and then she is going to shout, "Chandler Bing!" hoping that the flying carpet will come to her.
Phoop, phoop. And the carpet begins to move. Since Sebastian is 15 feet up, it takes 15 feet of movement to get down, and then can get another 20 feet. Is that right? So it makes it just next to you. And you have Chandler Bing right here. Well, Chandler. Oh no, we're gonna get sued.
Well, Bing is what it says when you unfurl it. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Matthew Perry's
So
gonna
I had to say both of it,
It's right next
so
to
it
you.
could get I could get its attention, and then it can come. Yeah, okay.
It's right next to you, and it's like,
I
could
step
I
onto.
be any more here?
Yeah, Sybil's going to slip onto Chandler Bing.
All right, and he's used all of his movement, but you only have to use 15 to mount up.
Great. Okay, I am going to get 15 feet into the air.
Okay.
And then first thing I'm going to do is cast Healing Word on myself at a 2nd level. And then I am going to. How far away is Stevia? Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna use my new belt of blasting. Once a day, every day, I can cast Scorching Ray at a second level without expending a spell slot. So it gets 3 beams. I'm gonna hit it. All 3 go at the dragon.
All right, the 22 will hit.
7 fire damage.
Oh no! I've been hit for 7 fire damage.
Deborah,
I
you hit
live
me
in
for 7
Queens.
fire damage.
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up, Soren, it is your turn.
Is Sybil still bloody?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll do healing word at 3rd level. Or do I have something better?
I mean,
I don't. No, it's going to be healing word at 3rd.
Thank you. I am now not bloodied.
And then can I reach the dragon from here?
On your bird, what is your bird?
It's a big raven.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Can I just kind of like pull up underneath it and do an attack on the soft underbelly?
To technically flank now, since we're on both sides of it.
No, it's big enough that that's not really a concern.
Damn.
This is like the representation of the token size is not showing like how long it is and stuff like that. Yeah, 12 will not hit.
It's not a hit.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Hey, Zach, can you roll 4d6, please?
Yeah.
All right. Then next up, we go back to the top of the order. Sebastian, it is your turn.
Let me ask you this about bird travel. My cunning action movement, does that not apply?
I don't believe that it
bonus.
applies to your bird.
Okay.
I think here's what I'll say: you can disengage with the bird.
Okay.
Hiding and dashing, I don't think that works. But I think you can selectively shift your body so that you maneuver you and your bird out of range.
Okay. 30 feet of movement, is that what you want to call a hawk? Or do you want to say it's more?
For a hawk, I think we'll go with 60.
Okay.
Now that you're giant.
So I'm gonna move 15 up and then 45 the rest. And I won't do it in a diagonal. It's gonna be real weird looking. I'm just gonna go straight up and that no. I'm gonna go right here. And then I am going to, as I approach, cast Blink on myself. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
And was that me or you? Did I roll the 18?
That was not me. I think it was you.
Yep, it was me. Let me see. It's 11 or higher. I vanish.
All right, cool. I would need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hell yeah. I roll at advantage.
All right, Sybil and Sebastian, you are not frightened.
Yes.
But you, Stevia, and Soren are both Suddenly you are overcome with terror at what you are fighting, as the dragon's fangs seem to now, like, bleed venom over his mouth. And you see, like, broken spears between the scales at different points. And you suddenly realize that it does have back claws. One of those claws is going to shoot out at what's your bird's name, Stevia?
Carla.
All right. Gonna shoot out at Carla. And
Carla, look out!
that is a dirty 20 to hit.
No, I'm sorry, that didn't hit.
All right, mister. All right.
Carla has an AC of 33.
I don't believe that's true, actually. So I've done the math, and Carla should have 60 HP based on your rolls.
Wait, can they like die?
Yep.
Oh shit.
And Carla just took 22 points damage from that attack. Next attack with his bite, he is going to crane his neck down and try to bite Carla. That is a 23. That is 24 damage. And last attack, claw attack, down at Carla. It's over 30.
Oh man, I'm gonna fuck this dragon up.
Yeah, so did over 20 damage with all 3 attacks, so that's over 60. So you see Carla get torn, then bit, then another just slash of the claws, and you see her form start to sail down. She hits these dunes and then falls.
Sail. Sorry, it's from that song.
Falls over and hits against this wall. And Stevia, write down what your current HP is somewhere, and then set your maximum HP to 3/4 of your maximum HP.
Okay.
Okay. Then... No, he's not going to move. Next up, it is your turn, Stevia. So you are afeared.
What all does that entail? Do I have to try to move away?
You don't have to try to move away. You just can't get any closer.
Oh, well, that's not really an issue.
And you have disadvantage on attacks against it. I mean, that's the real trouble.
Okay. I want to try to... Is it possible for me to try to grapple one of his wings?
You could. The DC is going to be high. It's not going to be like a
crazy
contest. It's going to be a DC.
Oh, I thought all grapples were contests. Well...
But, like, you're trying to pin it and prevent it from flying.
I'm trying to keep the wing from moving. I'm not trying to pin the whole dragon. But yeah, the goal is to get it to crash to the ground. I am going to turn into a lion and use my roar to clear my head of fear. Because I think that's also a component of the lion's pendant. I don't know if I have to be a lion to do that, but I am still going to be a lion. A were-lion, at least. And yeah, I'll cleanse my fear. I guess that's probably my whole action. And then I'll use the claws of my shield hand to really try to dig in deep to these slippery scales.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Next up, it is Sybil. It is your turn.
I said cool, and I did not have the mic on. Anyway, so I'm going to cast a spell magic on Soren to clear him of his frighten.
Okay.
It says I have to make the DC.
Oh, it's Frightful Presence isn't a spell, so.
So it does not work. And never mind. I don't have calm emotions. Dang it. So I can't do that. Never mind. That was my own fault. Sorry about that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do the new spell that I thought was really fun. Sybil's going to see the fact that this dragon just murdered Carla, and that's very sad. And so I am going to cast and say in sort of a prayer to Asnala, to say, please let Carla be okay. Let her be reborn. I'm going to cast synaptic nerve on the dragon. Show spell description. So I choose a point within range, cause that psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in the 40-foot sphere is centered on that point. I assume because the dragon's high up, I can probably center it like below. Like, how long is the dragon?
Soren is below it. Stevia.
How long is the dragon?
It's like 70 feet long.
Cool. Then I'm gonna aim it towards its butt.
I don't know. I guess it doesn't say that in the rules as written, so I guess I can't really say why I don't think that should work. So, okay. I will make the save. And it rolled just below your DC, so it will take the full damage.
28 psychic damage. And after a failed save, the target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls with a d6 and subtracts that number from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. The target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on its success. I will say I will not do this again. Is that fair?
No,
like, we just do this once.
No, it's fine if you want to use it. I mean, that's just like, to me, it feels like psychic damage should only be able to happen at the brain. And so it seems like it would have
There
to
are
be targeting
nerves
the
down
brain.
your butt.
I guess synaptic, okay. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about the psychic.
Yeah, the synapse.
Oh man, I can't stop thinking about my butt.
It could have.
Why does my butt
really hurt?
It could be like a dinosaur that has a separate brain in its butt just to work its tail.
Deborah, my butt!
That's a really good Ray Romano, right?
That was beautiful.
Now it is Soren's turn. Soren, you are below. Sorry. Go ahead.
Thank you. And then I am going to fly 20 feet, hover over this. Actually, nope, not going to fly that direction. I've learned my lesson. I'm going to fly 20 feet over here. And with my bonus action, I am going to sing a little ditty. Oh, shit. How does it go? I'm giving bardic inspiration to Soren. Meet the man who chopped 1,000 trees down with his golden axe. There you go. That's the tune. And that's when I'll end my turn. That's how I'll end my turn.
Okay. Next up, Soren, it is your turn. You are beneath the dragon.
Okay. I might need to use that bardic inspiration soon. All right. First off, I'm going to spiritual weapon. Just like right here. Oh, a token. What?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about this like a year ago.
For two characters who constantly use this.
Yeah.
So you've got control of this token now.
Awesome. Yeah. It'd be like right here. And then I'm gonna back off a little bit because I can't hit it.
All right, it's going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
And it's going to do it with a bite, I think.
Hey, Stevie, are you here?
Yeah, actually,
I don't know if
Try
you
that.
can impose disadvantage on it from on top of it.
The arm raise and then just hammer on the head like a little bonk.
but I can make
Oh,
an
wait,
opportunity
Sentinel,
attack
yeah.
against it.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
It was still me who annoyed you.
Yep, it was.
But I was double checking it to make sure that that was what it was. But yeah,
All right, so
Um,
to hit, it is a 28, and then I will subtract a d6 from it because of the synaptic thing. And yeah, that nat 20 will hit.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
I helped. I set that into motion.
All right,
Oh,
so
fuck yeah.
that is 23 plus 8, 31 plus 2, 30, 33.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, you ram it down and it goes, ah, but then it still lunges and will take a bite out of Soren. So with the d6 from the synaptic nerve damage that it took, it becomes a 24 to hit you, Soren.
Yeah, that hits.
So also, its speed becomes 0. I don't know if that works for its flight speed. I don't know if it has to keep the flight speed going to keep in the air, or if it would just hover and
that's
not be
more
able to
like-
move.
If it
Up or
moves
down.
past you and you take an opportunity attack on it, it can't move anymore.
That is the spirit that it's in, but that is a good point about flight. I'm gonna rule
no.
that it can
As
hover.
written. Okay.
No, yeah, it
that's
just
fine.
can't move
It
away
just can't
from you.
move
Just stop.
on the x-axis.
All right, and yeah, we're in 3D. We're in Flatland. And okay, so Soren, you will take. You will take 22 points of piercing damage, and
My boy.
I didn't even roll this earlier. And 7 points of poison damage.
All right.
All right. And that's your turn, Soren?
No. I'm also going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So it has to
Yeah.
succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. He's good at those. And
But he would take a minus d6.
13 minus 6. So 7.
Gotta beat an 8.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's just on con saves.
All right.
Is
so
it?
13, but not an 8. Doesn't
Yeah,
beat
it
an
says
18.
ability checks, but I don't.
All right. So it's going to be what? 3d12?
Yep.
All right. Roll them dice. Roll them bones.
Oh fuck yeah!
Like the only time you would use a D12 outside of a barbarian.
Or like survival mini games. All right. There we go. It has taken 22 points of necrotic damage as it just seems to writhe in its head a little bit, shake its head side to side. Next up, Sebastian.
Okay, so I was 30 feet in the air. How high was the dragon?
Dragon is 40 feet in the air.
Okay, then I'm going to pop back into existence on my bird still and move upwards. And I'm going to bonus action move my hand like right in front of its face. Because I left it like right there. So it's going to move right here. And it's going to do that thing where it like creates a circle with its thumb and its index finger, like, hey, you looked at the circle, and then I'm going to shoot it in the face. I get my bard ability of versatile trickster, which allows me to get advantage on my attacks when I use my mage hand in its face.
2 for
3
flinching.
turns of setup.
And I'll do those at sharpshooter, my attack. Boom. Natural 20, baby.
All right.
All right, I'll leave. 5, 84 plus 5, 89 damage.
I forgot to use my savage attack on that last one. Next time.
All right. 89 damage.
And then I'll I already used my bonus action, so that is my turn. I'll roll a 20, and I'm gonna hopefully disappear so it doesn't murder me.
Yep.
Yep. I poof away.
All right. So you blink, and as a reaction, the dragon is going to take a wing attack at your bird.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, no. Actually, I need Stevia. I need you to make a dex saving throw. And I'm going to use a giant owl's stats. I need you to make a dex saving throw as well. So just roll a d20, Brian.
Okay.
And
Fuck. Oh wait.
okay, and you can add
Hold on,
2 to
wait.
that.
2, 8.
Indomitable player. Yeah. I'm gonna use Indomitable here.
All right.
15.
All right, there you go. So, all right. Well, I'm sorry. The DC is 23, apparently. So, you are going to fall from its back, but at the start of your next turn. Actually, no. So you'll get to. You're falling. You lose your grip, but if you would like, you can use your reaction to try to grab back onto it as you sort of slide back down its tail. Would you like to do that, Stevia?
I already used my reaction to make an opportunity attack, so.
All right, so you
I'll
are
do it.
going to start falling down towards the ground. You and what's your bird's name, Sebastian?
Sorry, I was muted. My bird's name is Wingtip.
Both Stevia and Wingtip will take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And your bird is knocked 20 feet lower. So you are currently blinked out of existence 40 feet in the air, and your bird is 20 feet below you.
Okay.
All right. And next up, it is the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to dart away, so you can take an attack of opportunity with your spiritual weapon, if you would like, Soren. But is going to fly behind you, going to land. Well, not land, is going to fly slightly lower than you so that it can angle its poison breath to hit all 3 of you.
I thought speed became 0.
That's until its next turn, right?
And until the turn is over, it says. Maybe that's
Until Stevia's turn, I think.
yeah. For the rest of the turn, it says.
Well, but the turn would imply that it's their turn.
Yeah, that's true. It's not the round. Oh, for the rest of his turn. I guess that was his last turn. Never mind.
25, 13. Yeah, so it takes 13 damage. Oh, by the way, of course Sebastian bloodied it. Sorry.
Yeah.
But is going to get right here and is going to take another shot with his poison breath. So I need each of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Wait, who?
All 3 of you. Everybody but Sybil.
Does the poison go into the ethereal?
Okay, you don't, but can you roll a d20 and then...
Yeah, my bird's gonna die. I get it. I shouldn't have said anything. 20.
No, it won't, baby. I mean, it probably will. Can you roll?
Yeah,
dude,
Can you roll
I've been-
46?
I've been hotboxing my bird for a long time, dude.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that bardic inspiration die. If it's a D10,
Mhm.
I don't know that it. Oh,
Pretty
that's
good.
it's an 18.
All right. The DC is 19.
Yeah,
Sorry, the
that's
DC,
what I figured.
DC is 22, actually. 19 was a different thing. Okay, so with that in mind, Stevia, you pass. Your bird wingtip passes. Sebastian, you don't have to worry about it. Soren, you fail. Your bird wingtip has 49 HP.
Okay. And that is 14 and 13, so I got that. All right. I'll make note.
And sorry? 14 and 13? What are you talking about? Oh, it took
The total damage it's taken so far.
it's only taken
Oh, sorry, 15. 15 and 13.
When did it
13
take
from
15
before.
damage?
You just made me roll 4d6.
No, that's not the damage that you were taking. That's to calculate its health. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. No, I'm about to roll the damage that everybody will take.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. All right. It is so Soren. You will take 72 points of poison damage.
All right, I'm down.
All right, and it is going to be 36 to Stevia, and 36 to Wingtip.
Which is exactly 49. Goodbye, my sweet bird.
All right, and Wingtip will fall down with no air left in his lungs. I need you to write down how much your maximum HP is right now, and then make it 3/4 of that.
Okay.
Alright, and that is going to be the big dragon's turn. Next up. So Stevia, you are falling. Is there anything that you would like to do as you are?
How tall is this building?
The building, I mean, so it's much further down than you, because you're like 45 feet in the air. Because you're on top of the dragon. The wall here is like low enough that you could crouch to hide behind, but that's about it.
Oh, so that's not like that's just like some cobblestone. It's not a building.
Yeah, that was
okay.
in place for the rogue.
Gotcha. I mean, it's not much I can do. I'm still falling. I'm not on the ground yet.
No, I mean you're falling, and you have a chance to like use. You could use an action or a bonus action to do something if you got it. But if not, you'll fall, and you'll take very reduced fall damage because you're falling into sand.
So I think I do. I mean, just as I'm falling, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Soren. As I see him fall, I'm just gonna send a prayer to Isnala to cure Soren.
Do you mean like healing word?
Oh shit! No, it is Cure Wounds. My bad. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. Well, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you. Wait, hold on. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the sand.
Oh, is that following my movement, or do I have my movement left?
No, like you.
I guess
You have your movement. That
half
was
of it to get up.
that was like 1 second. You plummeted. Yeah. So
But-
it would take half your movement to get up, and you would be able to reach the top of the dune
Yeah.
if you wanted.
All right. Yeah. I'll get there. That'll be my turn.
Okay. You do see. You can see Soren. Where
I
he's
can't.
falling.
I can't do anything for him at this range.
Then next up, Sybil. It's your turn.
Yep. Okay. What is the range? Mass cure wound. How's everybody looking on health?
I'm not bloody yet, but
Would you like some more health?
I mean, I can always use more.
Okay, I'm gonna do mass cure wounds at the regular 5th level. Wait. And that is my full action. So that'll be 27 healing. Sybil's just gonna cry out for Soren. And then also, don't they get to roll to see if they're still frightened at the end of their turn?
They do. None of them are frightened anymore.
Okay.
I did. Soren only would have had to roll with disadvantage with his spiritual weapon, and even that, I think he might have been able to just do normal. So now it's not a problem because he went unconscious.
Okay, and then I'm going to do. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do wall of fire. Hold on, 20 feet. Oh, 60 feet long. I thought it was 60 feet high. Never mind. Sorry. Ugh.
It's okay.
I'm actually just going to use my bonus action to cast a 4th level healing word on Soren.
Ooh.
17.
Ooh.
And then I'm also going to use them. Oh yeah, I cast 2 spells. Dang it.
Sorry.
When have you ever imposed this rule? Excuse me, sir.
It's only fair.
Yeah, it is. I know. And then I'm gonna use my movement to get 30 feet over there. Boom. And I need to do some. For my bonus action, I'm just going to shout to. I'm just gonna shout to Stevia for his Nala!
For his Nala!
And give her bardic inspiration, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So Soren, it is now your turn. You are on the ground with your bird next to you. He is his black wings are like around you as he's kind of like bravely defending you from the dragon. But you are now awake as you have been healed by your sister.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and pat my bird and tell it to just go, like, in the sky. Don't stay anywhere near the dragon. We've already seen 2 of them fall down. And then, if I cast heal, that would be an action, right? Is that what we ruled?
Yeah, because it's above the level cap of the bonus action healing.
Okay. I still have spiritual weapon because it's not a concentration spell, so it wouldn't have gone away if I was unconscious, right?
Yeah. Bless you. Bless you. That's to my dog. I'm not, wishing you luck on the rolls. Although I do wish you luck. She's just got a bunch of allergies.
Was it Rosie?
Yeah. Bronx has sneezed like
she at
twice
least-
in his 4 years of living.
Did she at least sneeze onto a soft surface?
Yeah, she only rammed her face as hard as she possibly could into a blanket, not onto, the tile floor.
Oh, thank God. Here's the thing, listeners. She's so small that when she sneezes, her entire head moves, and it's sort of like a whiplash, and she'll literally, hit her head.
Into the floor, yeah.
And it's very upsetting to hear and see.
Logan, what you doing?
I could do a healing word or cure wounds on me, which is
Got that
better.
misty step, dude.
No, I don't have any kind of movement abilities.
That's our other game.
Oh, yeah.
If I use like a 5th level Cure Wounds on myself, is that a bonus action?
I think it's anything 3rd level and below.
It's anything
Okay.
3rd level and higher.
All healing below 4th
Yeah,
level counts
but
as a bonus
I
action.
think upcasting is probably fine. Like it's just like there is like a more
The higher level
complicated
spells.
spells of higher levels. Like higher level spells are more complicated, so I think upcasting a spell 4th level and lower.
I'll
is
do it
fine.
at 4th level since it does say
I'm-
any spell 4th
Okay.
level or lower.
And I'm sorry if I have ruled differently for anybody else healing in the past.
No. I wouldn't even remember, really.
Yeah, it's just I think a few people specifically heal pretty often, and I don't want, if I have told them something different, I don't want to feel like a jerk. Anyway,
Okay.
it's fine.
I'm still bloodied, but just under the threshold. I'm going to stand up, look the dragon in the eye, and then cast Call Lightning at 8th level.
Okay.
8th level.
Damn.
All right. So Dex saving throw. It's gonna use a reaction for this, and I think it's okay. So it makes the Dex save. So it'll cut the damage in half. Are you using your storm guy thing?
If I do that, will it just take the 80 or will it be 40?
If you take it, it would be the full roll, but it would still have it.
Okay. What is half of this? I won't do it yet.
Okay.
How much higher is it than me right now?
It is like 20 feet up right
Okay.
now, where it is.
Could I conceivably move any more?
Yeah, I mean, you could make it to like this boulder if you wanted to.
Okay.
And your bird has flown away, but is still close enough that you could call it back. It might just take a little bit to get back to you. Like it's
It goes
still
this way.
on the battlefield. You would be touching the boulder and would therefore have normal movement as long as you went to another space of the boulder.
I'll do that. Can I untie this person and just tell them to get the fuck out of here?
Yeah. And she will use
Just
that inspiration to run behind you and cower.
Downward slash, cut the ropes, go.
Sure. All right. Next up, we will go to the top of the initiative, which is not Sebastian, because it's layer action time.
Oh no.
Let me make sure everything's good to go. You see
Where this thing's lair?
the all of these plants that are around you. You see they're starting to like sizzle in the sun, and the dragon lets out a horrifying, ugly roar. And each of these plants, they burst, and what seems to have filled them and boiled over to the point that it just burst open and now floods this valley between these two dune hills is dragon venom.
Great.
That is now
Jeez Louise.
Well, luckily it's loose sand, so it just gets instantly absorbed, right?
dragon venom doesn't get absorbed by sand. So Soren being on,
Nickelodeon Gak.
yeah, it's like Nickelodeon Gak famously doesn't get absorbed by sand. And also Soren, can you make a acrobatics check to manage to do
shit.
like a Indiana Jones level bring my foot back completely onto the thing.
No.
All right, so you will take
54 damage.
no, you take It's very bad rolls. You take 8 points of poison damage as it seeps into your foot and goes into old scars through your boot. But then you manage to pull it out. You just take that initial amount of damage. All right. Then next up, it is the next person in initiative after Venom plants. It is Sebastian's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to pop back into existence 10 feet below the 40 feet I was up. So I'm just going to fall 30 feet and then hit the ground. And you can roll damage for that.
All right. Yeah, so it'll be halved because sand. So that is, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to walk up here next to Stevia and then move my hand here.
Yeah.
And then I'll take another shot at it.
All right.
Not at sharpshooter. No, at sharpshooter. Believe in yourself, Brian. 19 to hit.
19 will miss.
Okay. And then I will poof.
All right. Poof.
I do not poof.
You do not poof. Okay. Next up, it is the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to...
Thought the dragon was after me.
No. You're 15. The dragon is 17.
Oh, alright.
The dragon is going to come over here and is going to take its 3 attacks against you, Sybil.
Cool.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And that is 22 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
7 points of poison damage. And then with its claw attack, that is an 18 to hit you. Does that hit?
Hold on. It does.
Okay. That is 17 points of slashing damage as it runs its claw against you, and 25 on its 3rd attack.
I mean, yeah, of course that's gonna hit.
22 points of slashing damage.
Can I use my cutting words?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Creature can see within 60 feet of you. I guess I'm not a creature I could see, so I guess I can't do that. Never mind. I'll go down.
Okay.
You can cutting words for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can.
Okay. Then.
You can see your hands.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can see your hands.
Sybil's, that's true. You're right. Sybil is going to say, "Fuck off."
She almost doesn't do it, and then Soren from the rock goes, "Look down!"
Okay. What was that last amount of damage?
22, I believe.
Cool. I'm still down.
Oof. Hold on. That and that.
End my turn.
All right.
Well, end of its turn.
Well, it's gonna fly over here. All right, Stevia, you're up next.
All right. I'm gonna move 10 feet and make a running leap 25 feet to this rock and just hope that it comes within melee range. It's my turn.
All right. Next up, Sybil, I need you to make a death saving throw, please. That's one success. Next up, Soren. It is your turn.
All right. 4th level healing word on Sybil.
Thank you.
Get her up, and then call lightning on the dragon.
Okay. All right, it passes.
Okay. Now I'm going to use one of the channel divinities, so it takes 40.
Okay. Take 40 damage.
Then I'm going to move and kind of like push this person behind me and just like raise the shield. And that's my turn. I'm also I gotta move this 20 feet, so it's going one line.
Come on, baby.
And then the dragon's gonna move and it's just gonna zip around and divert and never get close.
Sometimes it's just better to recast it.
Yeah, honestly.
All right. And if that's your turn, next up, it is venom plants. What do they do? This venom sizzles in the sun. Next up, Sebastian. It is your turn. Sebastian.
Sorry, I was muted. I said a whole nice thing, but never mind. I'm gonna move over here, and then you said this is not. I can walk on this normal, correct?
Yeah, yeah. And these walls are like firefight walls, like sandbags in a war zone.
Okay, then I'll hide behind that. So stealth. Nat 20 stealth.
Mhm.
And I'll take a shot. Not at advantage, or not at sharpshooter.
Okay.
20.
Misses.
Well, fuck. That's my turn. I stay where I am.
All right. The dragon is going to arc up and descend to try to do some business with Stevia. So its first attack is a natural 1, so it misses you with its bite. Second attack is a 31.
That is.
So that is going to be 22 points of slashing damage with its back claw. And then second claw attack is a 18, which I believe will miss.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it is going to float just a little bit of ways up. And it seems as if it casts some type of spell. And that is going to be its turn. Next up, Stevia.
How high up is it?
It's still within range of you. It's just, like, you can hit its tail. You can't, like, grab its head or anything.
Excuse me, spell?
It did cast a
Could
spell.
I grab its tail?
May I?
You could try to grab its tail. Its tail is thinner than its head. So did you counterspell its bonus action spell? When it happened, did you counterspell it?
I kind of was late because I was muted, but no. So no, I won't. Sorry.
Okay, then yeah. So Stevia, you can try to grab its tail. This one will be a contest. So you can make an athletics roll, and it'll make an acrobatics.
27.
25. You are grabbing its tail.
All right. I'm going to use my claws to climb up it 15 feet. How far up will that get me?
You'll be 15 feet up its tail.
So on his tail, its tail is 15 feet long?
I mean, it's a serpent with you're like by its legs. So you're at a meteor section. And did you abandon your shield when you started climbing?
No, I figured it was on my arm.
Okay.
Is it? I don't know if I. It says it's strapped on. I don't think I need to hold on to it while climbing with claws. I mean, that's up to you, I guess.
Shield rules don't really make sense to me, so that's fine. So you're by its tail, so you are at a meaty section of the dragon.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna wail on it 3 times. Actually, we'll say I did abandon my shield just to be fair. Um, yeah, just put
Uh,
that on my back.
okay. These attacks, can you make them just subtract 2 from the result?
Yeah.
All right. So
Sorry, this shouldn't have been.
23 will hit, 17 will miss, 24 will hit. So that is 19 points.
Wait, hold on. That was just 2, right? Oh no, sorry, it's 3. Um, so 2. Did you say 1 hit or 2? My bad. I was looking 2 hard.
It would be 2 of those hitting, not the middle one. So it's 19 damage plus 28, so that is 47 plus another 10, so 57. Yeah, dragon is looking fucked up.
All right, and yeah, I'll just continue to dig my claws in as much as I can to get a good grip.
Okay. Then next up, Sybil, it is your turn. You are floating on Chandler the carpet. Prone. You're muted.
Hello, sorry about that. I keep muting myself and forgetting.
It's okay.
Sybil's going to just be laying on Chandler. She's gonna like grit her teeth and like ball her hands with little fists, and she's gonna be like, "God, this is a shit show, and it's all your fault." And then she is taking inspiration from her younger brother Soren, going to cast Lightning Bolt
Yeah.
at an 8th level. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't do the dang thing, so it didn't happen. But hold on. So it has to succeed on a Dex saving throw, or it takes half damage.
Mhm.
Ugh, and I can't do that math. I'm just gonna.
It succeeds on the dex save, but
Cool. Hold on.
how many d6 is it? Because it's normally 8d6, and it's a hit.
I know.
So you can roll another 5.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to figure out that math. Another 5d6.
Right.
So that would be 41. So it would take 20.
All right. We'll take
Nice.
21 because we've started rounding up.
No, thank you. And because you're saying that any bonus action, well, this is already a bonus action, so it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to do Mass Healing Word at a 7th level.
Yeah.
You still can't cast a spell with levels.
Fuck me.
Twice.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay, never mind. That's the end of my turn. Wait, I'm going to look over at Sebastian and say, hit the damn thing! And give him Bardic Inspiration.
Hey, I got it once really good.
Kill it! You're the Dragon Slayer!
All right. Next up, Soren, it is your turn.
I have
All right.
performance anxiety.
I'm gonna do what I do best. Not hit it at all and use lightning instead. DC 18.
Okay, it succeeds.
All right. I'll use my other channel divinity.
So it becomes 30 halved.
No, it's still 8th level.
No, it only rolled 3d10.
Oh, that's just because I was doing that for the dexterity thing. Hold on. The past 2 would have been higher then.
Okay, what does it look like when you kill the dragon? with a bolt
Yeah,
of lightning from the
so-
sky.
I get that thing where I get to move it when it gets hit. So it's effectively just me moving around this person again, putting them behind me, lifting the shield up, and then just pointing the sword out. And the lightning goes down and hits my sword and then shoots directly into the head.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and it like crackles through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like bolts are just shooting out of parts of its skin down its whole length of its body, and it will
It just
crash.
spirals in a corkscrew directly into the sand dune.
It does, and Stevia, you are able to jump off, free of the acid. And you have conquered the dragon.
I cast a silent image to make it look like my crossbow bolt went in at the same time.
And we're gonna take a 5-minute break so that I can go to the restroom. We'll be back at 7:52.
Yeah.
And we really don't have pretty much anything else to do. But we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Lamb vindaloo, like they have a lot of like the staples. They're
I might-
actually pretty good.
Vindaloo. That's what I've been craving.
Yeah, I do love a good vindaloo.
Just a little bit of lamb.
Are you one of those people that is like you'll be like, I can it's not that spicy, and then you'll still order, but you'll order like a 3 and you'll be like,
Oh
this
no,
is
I always
far
have to go
spicier.
spicy. I go very spicy.
You got to get a 5.
Yeah. You got to go for it.
Especially because
Vindaloo's
I'm pretty sure if you order a 5 and they go back and say that you're a white guy ordering a 5, they'll be like, let's blow this piece of shit up.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you need to shit? You
Which
need
is
to
what-
lose 5 pounds before tomorrow? We
Which
got
is
you.
what I'm after. I'm after that
That's
good,
why you always, if
painful
you
burn.
want an actual 5, you go for a 4 and they give you a 5 instead.
Yeah, that's true.
My suspicion would be that if they're tampering with the heat at all, it would be to go lower. I don't think that they would be like, yeah, let's bully this customer. Unless
I
you're
don't know.
rude. If you're
I-
rude.
As a
It
person,
honestly actually depends on the cook.
yeah, as a person who's worked in a lot of kitchens, there's a lot of cooks that would do exactly that.
I think if you're
Mhm.
rude, like,
It's just like it's like if you order steak well done, you're gonna get the shittiest piece of meat that the person can find, basically. They're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
that's what I want.
yeah. You're like, oh, this person doesn't care what it tastes like. I'm gonna find the least appetizing steak I have and give them that one.
what if we just
Exactly. Just
broiled
smother it in that lentricote sauce, and that's all I care about.
what if we broiled a shoe?
Hey now, don't diss
Hey now.
the culinary prowess of England.
I said broiled. You're giving them too much credit. They would drop that R.
Yeah,
Well,
they don't know what that is.
it's more they'd be grilled.
we got to use a pan? We only got pots here. Fill it with water.
They don't have broilers. They have grills, right? Is that they call their broilers a grill?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
only have grills because other people brought them grills.
the principle of cooking in England is basically all of our energy is dedicated to the boiling of tea. So we really want cooking to just be the same act.
Yeah. I caught
don't
these
know.
eels in
Yorkshire
the
pudd's
polluted
pretty good.
river.
No, I mean,
Let's
look,
throw them in a pot.
I am not one to defend England, but I mean, there are a few choice things that are really good.
Yeah.
Like a good
It's
blood
just-
sausage.
Yeah, like, but
Yeah,
These sort of
I
overall,
like
feed.
English breakfast a lot.
Yeah.
For how much I shit talk their food.
I mean, overall, I still think like the whole time that I was there, everyone was super mean about American food. So I would say
Oh,
as awful
I mean,
things as I could
yeah.
about their food, because
Fuck
like
that. Like
uh,
Southern food.
yeah,
Southern food trumps anything that England has ever produced in their entire life, food, culture, or otherwise. So
like the
they
best
can
thing
fuck
in
off with that shit.
the best thing in England is fish and chips,
Yeah.
and low tier fried chicken is still. I'll take that over fish. I'm not Catholic.
I love fried fish. I don't know.
I love how the
I love fried
official
chicken, too.
food of England is curry, a
Yeah,
dish
man.
invented by another culture.
So
Well, no,
tikka masala. This is a fun fact. Tikka masala was created in London.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, there's no dish.
That's
that
how we got
Indians make
started.
called curry. Like Indians don't make anything called curry. They use curry.
Yeah.
But they don't have a dish called curry.
there was a like big footy match, and at an Indian restaurant, some customers were asking for tandoori chicken with gravy, and so
God.
the cooks
Jesus
the
Christ.
cooks. I mean, gravy just means like sauce, like
Okay,
sauce
all right.
on theme.
Okay, not like that
And
southern baby.
no, and it wouldn't be Southern gravy. They only make brown gravy.
Oh yeah.
Every
Yes,
English
that's true.
person who I showed a picture of gray gravy felt revulsion at so much flavor.
And then they took a big bite out of their chip buddy, and
Yeah.
we
And
have
eat their tasteless glop
we have
that
15
looks just bad.
we have 15 names for sandwiches, but we call chicken sandwiches burgers in a way that infuriates Ben.
Did you? What happened on Reddit with chicken burgers and sandwiches? Like
a British
a
person
word got
called them-
completely blocked.
a British person called them chicken burgers, and a bunch of people replied to it with sandwich, and they deleted all of them, and then one more person put sandwich, and they got banned. So then a bunch of people started spamming just the words chicken sandwich. Brian, are you back?
Yep,
All right.
I've been back.
Let's get
I
back
just have
to
nothing to offer.
That's all right. Let's get back to basically nothing. You will have reached the end of my preparation, besides a teleportation spell. But we jump back into it. So Soren has just felled this dragon.
Yeah!
Well, my first concern is for Carla. I'm gonna run over and
Yeah, I'm
check
going to my
her
bird
out.
as well.
Yeah, they are not moving, not responsive.
They're burgers.
They're beyond a cure wounds spell at this point.
They are, yeah.
Sybil, can I use my movement to get over to them?
Yeah.
Hold on. Since we're not really in combat, can I just kind of freely move?
Yeah, you can.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the rock with Chandler, and I'm gonna hop off of it, and I'm gonna hug Soren very tightly.
Give her a hug back.
Good
Just
job! You're a dragon slayer too!
there's an invisible fake bolt in it, but I'm assuming that's that one he hit earlier, because he was, phased out of existence and whatnot.
I disappear.
Yeah, he's already gone. He's already left.
I didn't see him the entire fight except for that one time he hit it really hard.
Yeah.
I reappear.
But you did it! Now, when people ask you if you were the one who slayed a dragon, you can say yes. And it's technically right. Hello, a very human person. Sorry you had to witness that. Would you like a ride on the carpet to safety?
Yes, please.
Are you hurt at all?
No, only the terror I saw it appearing and telling us that we would be tied up to use as bait. And she looks at where you see dead bodies in the venom.
Sorry. Come
Are
on.
they like cartoon
Okay.
bones rising to the surface?
No, they're like
That's what I was thinking.
it's
It's the
poison.
goggles.
not
They do nothing.
acid. I realized too late after I decided that this was going to be a green dragon that it couldn't be acid.
Real acid, people. So I want to see goggles.
So Sybil's gonna fly Soren and the commoner over to the other side.
Yeah, she
Just like to-
keeps her arms like tightly around Soren, and then as soon as you all are away and towards the ground, she just leaps off.
Okay. Carla and what's your bird's name?
Wingtip
Sebastian.
is Sebastian's bird.
Wingtip. Okay. So I do have a spell, but I don't have anything. I can't use it. I can I can resurrect them, or I can try to, but we will need 2 diamonds that are worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
So
I have a bunch
And
of diamonds.
you all know from your time raising you know from when you received your soul bonds that when they are dead you cannot bring them back to life, but you can take a new bond.
Well, after seeing Carla's body, I'm going to walk over to the dragon and take my rage out on its skull. I'm just going to keep bashing it with batter for a solid 5 minutes, as hard as I possibly can. Just breaking out its teeth, crushing its nose, just every bit of damage I can do to its corpse. I'm gonna wreak havoc on it.
Sybil's gonna leave her to do that, and she's gonna walk over to Sebastian.
So
go
while
ahead.
this is all happening, before anything happens, I'm gonna sit like crisscross applesauce style, meditative, and I'm gonna let my raven come out, the familiar raven, and I'm gonna close my eyes and look through the raven's eyes and see if I can interact with the spirit of my soul bond at all, because they would both be fey spirits.
Yeah, you can actually see lingering your hawk wingtip, sort of appearing as what's Sebastian's favorite color?
Oh, black like my soul. No, God, I green. I think green is my favorite color.
Alright. You see a nice verdant green. You see a nice green outline of wingtip, sort of fluttering around your head.
Does she seem okay? Scared?
Seems
Does
mostly
she understand what happened?
Seems to understand what happened and seems mostly concerned about you, since you are no longer operating at maximum capacity.
Okay. So I think that I would, in this meditative state, kind of just come to terms with what happened, understand the circle of life kind of situation that we're in, and try to relay as best I can that I'm going to be okay without them and they can move on.
Okay. And the spirit, you don't feel anything, but you can see through your familiar's eyes. You see wingtip lands on your shoulder and then starts to fly up towards the sky, and you see that it about halfway up. What's Stevia's favorite color?
Purple. Well, that's Biff's favorite color.
It can also be purple. Why not?
Brown.
Right, about 40 feet up, you see
It's not a very exciting
that
spirit color, I guess, but
I think it's cool. You see that wingtip
Color of meat.
starts like basically doing barrel rolls with a brown albatross outline.
Okay. Yeah, the last feeling I'll relay through the raven, I'll like feel it through the raven, is that to have Wingtip help Carla kind of like pass on as well, like guide as
Yeah.
best she can.
And they seem to just be flying like straight up.
Okay. And then I guess that's around the time that Sybil would probably come up to me.
You did a good job. Sorry for yelling at you at the
No,
end.
it's okay. It happens.
I was just mad.
No,
It
was a pretty messed up situation. I'm
You
sorry
did a
that
good job, though.
you got hurt.
It's okay. I'm sorry about Wingtip.
It's okay. Wingtip's in a better place. The sky.
Yeah. Kind of always was in the sky. But, and Sybil's just going to hug Sebastian.
I accept a hug.
And Muffled, you hear, get Soren over here.
Does Soren have a girlfriend?
Well, that woman can't beat his ass, so I doubt it. Soren!
Really mad.
Well, Soren
Stevia,
only
get over
hate-
here.
Yeah.
We're hugging.
This woman pulls out a gun, and Soren has a broom to fence with.
Oh
her.
my god.
No.
Will Soren only date someone that can kick his ass? Has that been established?
I don't know
Thought
if
it was a
it's been.
thing.
I don't know if it's been said in character.
I think it's a pretty good read, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Once is this? Is the dragon? Is it poison glands, or is the blood and the meat poisonous? Like, what's the edible situation?
Seems like the flesh away from the head would be edible. Like anything where anything past its wings would be edible.
Well, yeah, because Stevia destroyed the head
What about
so badly you can't even eat it at this point.
What about the heart?
Heart's edible.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna cut the heart out and eat it. Still in my line form. I'm just gonna eat it raw.
Would you say that you cut the heart into pieces?
It's my last resort, honestly.
Sometimes I think it's just for
Oh
us.
god, she's choking.
I've been
Suffocating.
suffocating.
No breathing.
I don't give a fuck if I cut my own breathing. Carla's dead.
Brian, I'm gonna call the session to a halt to tell Brian about a bad joke that I made yesterday that everybody got mad at me for. I was describing a cottage that was inside of a tree, and I was like, oh, it's like a small roomy cottage, and I was like, no, that's not what I meant. That's not the word that I was looking for. It's a small it's a homey cottage. It's very homey. And then I said, Marge would look at this cottage and say, that's my husband. And everybody got mad at me.
And rightfully
I'm not
so.
mad at you.
Thank you, Brian.
I would never be mad at you, Ben.
And this is why he loves you more than me.
That's not true.
There's a lot of reasons. No. Is Stevia still hacking away, or you're pulling a heart out now?
Yes,
Yeah,
he has pulled the
you-
heart out and is eating it, and it's tastes a little bit like the gator meat that you've had before.
Nice. Well, I'm just gonna after that I'm just gonna cut off as much meat as I can pack on me and call it a day with this piece of shit that killed my bird. And then I'm gonna shit on it.
All right. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, I need to just say, like, something that I seeded a long time ago in another group that was gonna be like something I felt I would have to bring up has just happened. So I'm very happy. Sebastian, what do you want to do?
Oh, is Soren in on the hug now?
Yeah.
Good.
Sebastian, what did you?
Stevia,
Oh wait, sorry.
What?
we're hugging.
All right. I'll drop my line for him and go join them covered in dragon's blood and
Yeah.
scoop them all up in one big group hug. Pick them all up.
Hey, lady, you want a hug?
Not with the lion, please.
No,
Oh, I dropped my line for
She's
him.
not a lion anymore. She's
No.
just covered in blood.
Okay, that's fine.
get in here.
Come on. All right, now what did you want to do, Sebastian?
Oh no, I'm rolling with the punches here. I got nothing.
Where were you? I'm gonna talk to the NPC. Where were you before all this? Do you have a place to go? Do you need us to take you somewhere?
I was. These 6 folk that I was with, we were merchants who all met on the road yesterday. I was going to Operon, but the dragon descended on us and destroyed all of my wares. I have nowhere to go. Without the money from it, I will be... I have many debts that I must pay, and now I cannot pay them.
Well, we're not the richest folk, but we could get you somewhere safe.
I'm seriously the richest folk. I give 200 gold to this person.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is very generous of you.
Do you need more?
I could impose. You've just saved me.
Okay, but how much do you owe?
I owe 300 gold to a few different people.
Oh,
All right, here's another 100.
300 oh, this is too generous. And at this point, you hear the soft elvish lullaby as you're still hugging each other, and another shape comes up and has added themselves to this group hug.
Oh, how much money do you need?
Well, have you all concluded your business here in Ursumer for now?
Can you get this lady somewhere safe?
Oh, of course.
If you...
And she whispers something to this lady, and she answers, and then pop! The two of them are just gone.
Oh, bye.
Pop! She's dead.
Whoa.
Thanks. Yeah, I guess we're done here.
Very well.
Unless Stevia wants more of the meat.
I got as much as I can carry, I think.
Congratulations, that was a valiant effort. You put up quite a fight against this beast.
Thank you.
You are a few days early. Do you mind going north?
What do you mean a few days early?
Oh, just the other candidates for fulfilling the prophecy, they are 4 days out from fighting their dragons.
And you said this dragon's a herald?
Yes.
Is there one that's a mod?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I thought heralds and mods came together. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. It took me so long.
Yes, they're like rhinoceroses and birds who eat rhinoceros ear mites. Yeah, you're right. No, there are no mods. I can take you to Yorn now, if you are ready to go.
Did that dragon come from another place, or is it from here?
Oh no, it is from the 6th planet in the solar system.
Okay. And that's where the eternal dragon is.
The eternal dragon flew far beyond the galaxy in which we exist. But now it flies back. Our planet no longer hidden by the Stormfather. Are you ready to go to Yorn, or would you like to stay here?
It's been a while since I've been back home. Not that I ever really had
Wow.
much of a home there. It's been a
We've never.
while.
I mean, we're Yornish blood, but we've never really been to Yorn.
No.
Dad didn't talk about it much either.
I fought a campaign there once. It's the only time I've been back since I was 5, but that only lasted a couple months and really only on the edge of the border. Didn't get too deep in the territory, but suppose now's as good a time as any.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. And she places a hand on Stevia's shoulder, and all of yous guys go to New York.
Yep.
New York.
You all suddenly feel very cold. And you are standing in an icy field. And looking around you, you see there are Yornish longhouses, but some of them seem to be, human-sized, and some seem to be large even for a Goliath. And then some are even
Human-sized house?
larger than that. You see, you are in this sort of bowl of mountains, and at the center of this bowl there is this massive, massive mountain, the second highest you have ever seen. As you have found yourself in the village of giants. The village of giants. And I don't have anything else prepared. Now that you have come
Are
here.
there any shops here?
Nope. It is a complete ghost town. Everyone here is
So
dead.
we're 4 days. We're 4 days in advance. Is that right?
You're 4 days in advance, almost the exact amount of time you would need to claim a new soul bonds.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's gonna start a new ritual.
Sybil would like to take some time out of each of the days that they are there to ask Sebastian to teach her how to use just a regular bow.
Okay. I have a short bow. Do you want a long bow?
Yeah, that works too.
'Cause I don't know if I know how to use a long bow.
Do you know how to
You're
use
a
it?
rogue. You know how to use a longbow.
Yeah, but I don't know if I know how. I'll give you my short bow. Do you have a long bow?
No.
Okay, then you get this short bow.
There's like a yew. There's like a
Thanks.
small yew tree that you could make into a bow.
Here, try this. Wow. How did I roll a 0?
-8.
Minus 20. I don't know why it has minus 20 on there.
That's how bad he is
So
at any at any bows that aren't cross.
He cuts off a limb of the tree, and one side is just way too thick, and he's trying to bend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that much damage. Try.
I guess I can. Hold on, I need to add a short bow to my character sheet. Plink.
I cast a minor illusion to make it look like it hit.
I mean, it did hit because she was hitting like a wall. You just make it look like it really went like thwang and
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
so
good.
at this.
Yeah, you're real good.
I didn't even know you had minor illusion.
So I will say this before we just kind of leave. You feel as if each day, as you all are taking turns summoning your soul bonds and stuff like that, you kind of have a few days to just relax. You feel something is both drawing and repulsing you from the mountain. Like something wants you there, but something also wants you to wait. And then 4 days from 4 days from the fight that you have just had, you have your new soul bonds. They are different birds, but they are the same species. You just see. Oh wait, they come in last. Sorry. You see some
Who are those people that just came and left?
You see a mystical door seem to open, like a teleportation spell has just been enacted, and you see 4 people and another elf who looks similar to the Elder Blood, except she has wings. And then you see another teleportation spell enacted, and you see 4 more people with an Elder Blood elf. And these ones are familiar. You know these 4 folk.
Yeah, one's super cute.
And then, which one?
Qualit.
The one with the pencil thin mustache.
Oh no! And then you
Stevia!
see 4 other people
Dealing like bad guys.
teleport on top of the rock, and that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh, I like to think that Sybil and Althea are sort of standing at each other and pointing at each other like that Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, I think they.
Like, you!
Where's that dwarf that we could bully?
Just to be clear, though, I did
Sybil
spend
did
these
not
4
bully
days.
them as much as, okay.
You did the what?
Oh,
I did spend these 4 days also curing and smoking this dragon meat, just so
Yeah.
we have that on record.
All right, so you can give your friends the feast of dragon meat.
Of pulled dragon meat. I'm gonna smoke and pull this meat for sandwiches.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching the Sunken World Saga. I think we will have one more thing to stream, because I think we're going to do like a kind of retrospective of doing the show. And that's mainly for us and my friend Jordan. And yeah, so
What's up, Jordan?
Thank you all for watching. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
hi, everyone, and
I'll
especially
miss-
Jordan.